salute you!
Executioner. I am number one and I always will be. Executioner.
Pick up your weapons and fight.
Lock and load.
Remember, I told you an angry mind is a narrow mind. Whenever you're angry, you're only thinking about what you can do to somebody. You're not thinking about what can happen to you. Now that's how Justin got you.
Isn't anger good for fighting?
No. It's about emotional content, not anger.
Doesn't that anger make you work harder?
No, it just makes you feel like you're working harder. You're actually burning out your mind. And where your mind goes, your body follows. It's better to make your opponent angry, so you can control the fight. The real test for you is to calm your mind.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth, always, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless, and do no wrong.
Is that the best you got?
If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us.
I was bred to be a warrior, Captain. Trained my entire life to master my senses.
You a bounty hunter?
Yeah, he's got to do something for a living these days.
Dying ain't much of a living, boy.
So will you take the life of my brothers? Will you provoke me? It doesn't matter how powerful you are. I will burn your world to the ground.
Who's number one?
For executioner.
You gotta decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Remember, it's not what you have, but what you do with what you have that separates winners from losers. The Greek philosopher Epictetus once said that circumstances do not make the man or woman, they merely reveal him to himself. The response to the adversity of life is the real measure of who you are and what you're made of.
Why do you do it? Why get up? Why keep fighting?
You must be able to see it, know it by now. You can't win, it's pointless to keep fighting. And why do you persist?
Because I choose to.
You know my feeling. Humans as a species are untrustworthy creatures. We don't deserve to live forever.
Target neutralized.
So, that leaves us with violent exercise.
You can talk about me all the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck.
Weak men are always in crowds. Strong men are found alone.
Executioner. Target spotted. Target acquired.
Target neutralized.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Want to know where discipline comes from? It comes from telling yourself the truth about where you are, about what is going on in your life. You can lie to yourself and say that you're winning, and then you don't need discipline. But if you tell yourself the truth, that you know you could be better, you know you could do more, you won't have to find discipline. Discipline will find you.
Now we can either do this the easy way or the hard way.
Don't fight me again.
As an elite sniper, are you presently under any private or military contract?
May I offer a piece of advice? Stop thinking of it as a curse. You have been given an enemy life. It can be a blessing too. A wise man gets more from his enemies than a fool from his friends.
Quit is a four-letter word. Do you hear me? Failure is not an option. Come on, man.
That guy's kind of famous.
That guy?
Executioner. Enemy in range.
That will blow your head clean off. You could ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Or do you, punk?
Fight me again.
Truly grasp the enormity of this world. It is a frightening thing, knowing one day a great price may be demanded of us. I shall do my best.
We're thousands of miles from civilization, surrounded by savages of the most barbaric kind.
There are reports of a warlord out there.
Executioner.
This is the path to destruction. Peace cannot be achieved. You fight or you die.
Executioner.
This is an accident and emergency patient announcement. Just wanted to remind you hypochondriac twats that not everything is a fucking emergency. The doctors here really do care about you, but some of you are really testing their fucking patience. And with waiting times around 36 hours, please can you fuck off home if you've got any of the following. If you've got a broken nail, you can fuck off. If you've stood on a piece of Lego, you can fuck off. If you swallowed a fucking fly, you can fuck off too. Honestly, the amount of time wasters we've had in here today is breathtaking. We've had one person come in who had a headache because their ponytail was tied too tight. I said to the doctor he should have punched him in the face and given him a real headache. One fella come in and he'd had a dream about being sick and he had no symptoms whatsoever. So the doctor had to tell him to get back to bed and dream of being on some antibiotics. So if it's not a real emergency, i.e. your legs hanging off, please fuck off home. Thanks very much.
I don't want to change.
Why do people think there's something wrong with you?
I just tell the truth. And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
Killed just about everything that walks or crawled at one time or another.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
That is.
Executioner.
But he is a legend. And if you're gonna screw with a legend, do it properly. Down, boy. You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed?
Stay calm. Remember your training.
I'd show you, but I'm too old. I'm too tired. I'm too fucking blind.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone knows who you are. Parents threaten their children with you.
Executioner.
As long as I'm standing, the war is not over. This is my home.
Executioner.
Let me show you. Show me what I can do.
Executioner.
What the fuck am I doing here? And like, who are these people? I mean, who the fuck are you?
Executioner.
Has been at war since you were in fucking diapers! He's a combat veteran, an expert with his weapon.
You can call me whatever you want, but never, ever fail to respect their desire to put you and your buddies into an early grave. Is that clear? Yes, Johnny!
I will win this war. This enemy of mine will lose. Even with you and your short-sighted brethren watching safely from a distant hill. Why? Because as bad as you may think I am, as far as you think I'm willing to go to protect that which I hold most dear, you can't possibly fathom how deep that well of mine truly goes.
Be careful what you wish for, punk.
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are, I don't care how much you work on yourself. There are some times when things aren't going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen.
3, 2, 1. Game on!
You are erratic, conflicted, disorganized. Every decision is debated, every action questioned. Every individual entitled to their own small opinion. You lack harmony, cohesion, greatness. It will be your undoing.
Today is your last day of training. Tomorrow, we go to war.
Target spotted.
Target neutralized.
The world we live in is defined by strength. We train every single day, pushing beyond perceived limits. It is a privilege to be one of us. It must be earned.
Sloppy shooting on my part.
Tell the world how he was a scared little boy that no one cared about, and no one came to save.
Target acquired.
What is the state of your mind?
Stagnating, Sergeant Major.
Stagnating, Sergeant Major Hugh.
Target acquired.
Target eliminated. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over. From this time forward, you will service us. I am
for execution.
What I teach is not art, it is science.
Target acquired.
Target eliminated.
Saddle up, partner.
Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin."
It's a rare enough thing. A man who lives up to his reputation.
For execution.
You can't outrun them. You can't destroy them. If you get the essence of where they are remains, they regenerate and keep coming. Eventually, you will weaken. Your reserves will be gone. They are relentless.
And finally, how would you like to be remembered?
As someone honest.
What makes you think you're qualified for this job?
Pressure changes everything, pressure. Some people, you squeeze them, they focus. Others fold. You summon your talent at will, and you deliver on a deadline. Don't sleep at night.
I'm sure you're ready for this.
I'll do my best.
Your best.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Pick up your weapons and fight.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
And I would rather die trying to take them down than giving them what they want.
Do you still profess to be prepared for what awaits you?
And that ends today. There is one way out. Right now. The building is ours. You need to run, climb, kill. You need to help each other. You see someone who's confused, someone who's lost. You get them moving and you keep them moving until we put this place behind us. There are 5,000 of us. If we can fight half as hard as we've been working, we will be home in no time. One way out. 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 One way out.
Out of your league. You should have stayed where you belong.
Okay. Let's dance!
Hello? I've just shot somebody. I did it on purpose.
In this world, there are no sides, only players.
You ain't gonna find me asking nobody for nothing. I spent too many years without it.
You and me is two different people.
I done learned my mistake and I learned to do what's right by it. You still trying to get something for nothing. Life don't owe you nothing. You owe it to yourself.
And you got your way of dealing with the world, I got mine.
I see you're not hiding behind your high walls. Valiant of you.
I wouldn't do anything that I felt guilty about. There's no need to feel guilty. I haven't done anything I'm ashamed of.
There is no better feeling than knowing that you are hated by so many, but no one got the balls to do something about it.
Don't talk about me. You know my name, not my story. You can see my smile, not my pain. You can see my cuts, not my scars. You can read my lips, not my mind.
Hunt them down. Do not stop until they are found.
You do not know pain, you do not know fear. You will taste man flesh.
A man with few friends or no circle at all, that's someone you don't want to cross. He's learned through tough experiences that quality always beats quantity. He doesn't need a crowd to feel strong. His power comes from within. While others chase after validation, he chooses to walk alone. He's seen the fake friendships, the drama, and the betrayals. And he's cut all of it out. Now he stands untouched, at peace. He doesn't need anyone to make him whole.
Never show mercy. They are prey. We are predators.
For execution.
You will never win.
To keep moving, that's the secret. Walking's good, fighting's better, fucking's best.
But I'm going to make one promise to you and the tens of thousands watching this live, online, and the media. And my promise is this. I will not surrender to the mob.
Morning, girls. How we doing?
Your mission is to kill me. My mission is to kill you first. I'm good.
Back to the grunts, dick face.
In order to engage your target, you must see your target. But your target must not see you. You laugh, you die. You scratch your nose, you die. You shift your weight to take a piss, you will die. You want to shoot, you're going to shoot in your pain. In order to fire accurately, you must be able to judge distance and wind direction. Now, wind, use what you have. Use a flag. Use a plume of smoke, a little bit of dust. Spit on your finger and hold that bitch up. These are formulas that you can use, but in the end, you have to trust your gut. Details, gentlemen, details is going to be the difference between you killing your target killing you. We've all been taught that thou shalt not kill. But here's it. Fuck that shit.
Don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes happen to everybody. There's no big deal to making a mistake. It's all in the recovery. Most people don't recover from a mistake. If you want to differentiate yourself, get the blessing of the lesson. Get up and move on.
May God have mercy upon my enemies, because I won't.
There's a time when a man has to ask himself whether he wants a life of happiness or a life of meaning.
I'd like to have both.
Can't be done. Two very different paths. And to be truly happy, a man must live absolutely in the present. No thought of what's gone before and no thought of what lies ahead. But life of meaning, man is condemned to wallow in the past and obsess about the future.
You cannot defeat a man who has survived the darkest times of his life, all on his own.
I do not give a fuck about what others think of me. I am going to make it. And that's a fucking promise.
You know what makes me sad? You do! Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land, where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon!
Nobody has the right to live their lives being protected from offense or from insult or from hurt feelings. It is an occupational hazard of living in society. And if you really can't take it, become a hermit.
Almost all losers will attempt to pass themselves off as nice guys.
Let's go to work.
Mastery of this art, your firing efficiency will rise by no less than 120%. The difference of a 63% increase to lethal proficiency makes the master an adversary not to be taken lightly.
Dun 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 dun. Little pig, little pig.
Let me in.
Impressive.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For execution.
Is a legend woven throughout history.
I'm starting to feel a little intimidated.
As well you should, my friend.
I use my head.
Some of the most intelligent people are the ones that don't want to integrate themselves as a part of society. They don't really want to fit in. And it's mainly because their intelligence allows them to see things that not the normal person will see. They've been awakened, and so they see the world and how much pain, how much damage and chaos there is in the world. And it's too painful on them. It takes a toll and it's heavy for them. And so to prevent that pain and that heartache that they feel for the world, they close themselves off and they enjoy the comforts of their own solitude and they isolate themselves.
Human life is fleeting. I've watched many men perish, good and bad. The act itself, the dying, is the same. What distinguishes the honorable from the dishonorable is how in the few most important moments in life they conducted themselves. How would you men like to be remembered? As human animals, marginalized, locked away in cages, or as warriors? Today, you fight for one tribe, red versus white. Are you with me?
I knew you were a killer.
For execution.
Holy shit.
Honor is not a thing to be dismissed or forgotten. I have experience and patience. A man can do anything if he has those.
For execution.
Who are you? Just tell us, who are you really?
For execution. Hostile detected.
Yeah! High value target eliminated.
Hit him hard, drive away fast.
What's the difference between a hero and a coward? There ain't no difference. Inside they're both exactly right. Both scared of dying or getting hurt. But it's what the hero does that makes him a hero. What the other guy doesn't do makes him a coward.
Well, it's all right. I'm sure that we can handle this situation maturely, just like the responsible adults that we are.
Hey, fresh meat. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Anyone else want to haze me? Huh? Didn't think so.
Because I am hard, you will not like me. But the more you hate me, the more you will learn. I am hard, but I am fair.
Put your gun down now!
Take 2 steps back and wait your turn. Fuck off, old man. You're embarrassing yourself here, lads. Kids, stop, girls, shoot, boys, punch. Grown-ups, fight with their heads. That's where the real battle is. Up here, in the grey.
A great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it. And he answers.
For execution.
Only had one thing you haven't taught.
What's that, sir?
The brain.
One thing I learned in life, you can never bring somebody up if you don't want to, if they don't want to go up. You can't. No matter how good you think you are, no matter how much you want to tell them, you could help them. If they don't want to go up, there's nothing you can do. 100%. But the reverse is not true. Somebody bad can bring a good person down. They can. 100%. Because the negativity in the world is much, much stronger than the positive sometimes. And the negative people can bring you down. So I stay away from negative people. You're right. I just walk away from them.
Are you having a good time tonight?
Being brilliant's not enough, young man. You have to work hard. Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift. And you use it for the good of mankind.
I was looking forward to killing you.
You are very fragile. Are you aware of this?
It's all up here now. You want to move something, you got to move it with your mind. You got to focus. You hear what I'm saying? How? How do you focus? I don't know how you focus. Just focus.
Is it better to be loved or feared?
That's a good question. It's nice to be both, but it's very difficult. But if I had my choice, I would rather be feared.
What all you going after that you need all this firepower, if you don't mind me asking?
Boy, I've reached almost 50 years of age with my system. How many men last long in these parts? How long do you expect to last?
But in my world, there are no laws to hide behind. You can act in bad faith as long as you're willing to face the consequences. What consequences? The wrath of men like me. I object to what you're doing, and I don't need to convince any court to agree with me. In my world, if I think you're guilty, I just execute sentence.
You ain't no player.
It's a fight. One guy took them all out in like seconds.
Okay. Who's next?
There are no pacts between lions and men.
Get out of my way, old man.
For execution.
Your worst fear. I am your demise.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for all this.
You know, it must be nice living in Never Never Land. Maybe I'll come and visit you sometime when I need a break from reality.
Do you got a problem? I'd probably rape you. Little dude like you. Be an easy mark. Looks like everybody's gonna rape you. You might as well buy a welcome mat and strap it to your asshole. Say I'm open for business.
Well, you don't get it, do you? This is the path I'm on. It starts at birth and it ends here. This isn't a trip to Starbucks on the way to the office. This isn't an idea. God cuts our names into bone. And that's what we become.
For execution.
Pathetic, attention-seeking whore.
Joe!
Right, lovely boys. Let's have a look at you.
Disgusting!
Never have I seen such a display of blatant puffery.
whoa. You got the wrong man. You know, it wasn't me. Oh, yeah, right. Maybe it was one of your other personalities, huh? What? The wise guy, the little kid, the bellhop, the ball player. What? Maybe the door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman, but not you.
I've worked my entire life very hard to achieve one goal.
Don't fight me again.
You have no reflexes, your blood tastes like root beer, and some of your bones appear to have vanished.
Any more of that nonsense, and you're all out of here.
For execution.
My wife.
It's full of negative energies.
So you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody, or you're nobody.
I wish I was the monster you think I am. I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
May God have mercy upon my enemies, because I won't.
Careful, boy. My mercy has limits.
Right. Now let's see something decent and military. Some precision drilling.
Squad! Camping! Up! Right, stop that. Silly. And a bit suspect, I think.
I am skilled in the arts of war and military tactics.
This man is the mission.
How could you get into so many fights and then always come out on top?
They blink an eye or draw a breath before they pull a trigger. I won't.
Manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to their disrespect. They can do whatever they want and they can say whatever they want, but the moment you react, they blow up. I have absolutely no time for people like that in my life at all. I'm out.
I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not afraid of it. And now, it's just time for me to say, I'm tough. Because what does not kill you makes you stronger.
For execution.
He is a man of honor.
For execution.
Let me give you a little advice. In my business, I see girls come and go. So I know time is the great enemy. You got a very short window. It's not good. Get too hung up on any one thing.
You've been making us all look bad.
The first enemy of your life is your mouth. If you want to live without problems, close it. Never let pride guide you. Let your achievements speak for you. Never give up. Live your life according to your own desires. When God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat your old mistakes. Not everyone will understand your path. Anyway, you're here to live your life, not to explain it. People talk and they will always talk. So focus on what matters to you. You can't control what others think of you, but you can control your mouth and how you react to it. People always talk about your reactions, but never about the causes. Just because people accept you as you are, doesn't mean you have to ruin their lives.
Life is pain. I wake up every morning, I'm in pain. I go to work in pain. You know how many times I wanted to just give up? How many times I've thought about ending it?
This is the last time I'm going to ask you. Turn back while you still can.
I will be master of these games. I know what they crave, and I can devise entertainment that will feed that craving.
I thought you were dead. I'm going to take everything from you. The moment is upon us. Kill. I'll be killed.
Let the games begin!
Knock it off. I'm already in a foul mood. Let's not make it any worse.
First, I want to make up a list of the people I'm going to kill in the next couple of days.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, or watch the things you gave your life for broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at the beginning, and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are done, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.